तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी
What's up? What's up? It's Wednesday. It's the night for the Hesi podcast. I'm your host, Sterls. We got my dog, Big 30 The Truth, and Boogie in the house, man. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good, brother.
What's cracking? You know, I'm good. You know, the game's on. It's a party out there in Minnesota. They hooping. It's a battle. For those that need to know, 63-66 in favor of Minnesota. Dallas with the ball. So it's cooking right now. So we got the game. We had the fight this weekend. We got some out of bounds. We got some shit to talk about. So you know,
we do. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some NCAA as well. Talk about some boxing. We got some basketball. Death to the Nuggets. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to get into in this this next hour or so. So, that's what's up. So, how about we do this now? Kendrick and Drake beef is dead and it's officially over. Okay, Russ, I don't want to hear what you got to say because you're gonna say some bullshit.
Here we go.
Boogie, what's up?
Give me the winner.
Like last week, whenever Poe's on,
oh my God,
you know, he asked, you know, and I gave him my opinion, and you know, and I felt like, you know, after the Not Like Us, I told him it was done. Like, you know, that was it. You know,
if you heard what Lil Yachty said, I concur.
Oh my God, I heard what Lil Yachty. I
concur. I will not get down with that hater shit.
He said
I will not get down
won.
with that. I will not. No, I'm talking about the point where it said I will not get down with that hater shit, and a lot of people just banded together to hate one man, and that shit is pretty pussy to me. I'll let whoever have it. They can have it. It's cool, but it's a lot of hater shit. And Future made a song about that. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't get with all that hater shit.
We got our resident Dolphins fan up in here.
Yeah,
was good.
I don't know. I was doing this. I don't know what to do for a Dolphin. I don't know, but
that Waddle shit.
But other than that, like I said last week, man, is more so. Everywhere you go on this continent, you will find somebody has something to say about this guy, like, you know, and it's gotten to the point where, you know, you're not going to escape it. And look, you can believe in horoscopes and shit like that, but I'm a Scorpio as well as Drake is a Scorpio, and I can tell you right now, this man is not going to sit here and take this shit, you know, on the chin, or you know, you're not going to expect him to not, you know, respond at some point.
Right?
I'm sorry. Let me say this. I'm tired of I'm really the whole beef, whatever. Whoever won, Drake lost. I don't really give a fuck about the two niggas. Honestly, throughout this whole beef, it seemed like a big ass setup. Both them niggas seemed like some losers for putting out fake bait. That shit was weak. Let's talk about something that matters if we're gonna talk about something that's not sports first, and that's that whack ass Apple 100 list. That Apple 100 album list is the wackest list I have ever seen. You mean to tell me that there are 100 albums better than any one of Lil Wayne's albums? This nigga Nelly, Country Grammar went diamond and did not make the list. Are you serious? Solange's Seat at the Table made it over Country Grammar. I have a problem with that.
Actually,
first of all, who would take Apple's opinion when it came to music?
But you got it. But it came out. So you got it. You came out.
They got to appease all the cultures.
Yeah,
they got to appease all the cultures.
They're probably going by the play.
Wait, I didn't see that list.
I didn't see the list either. But I do have a question for you, Russ.
We're gonna have to rehash it then. I thought y'all would have done seen it. Oh yeah, and no Motown or soul artists made the list.
That's because Apple's new. And no older school guy is gonna make that. Apple's like the
Apple stuff,
and they don't have all the albums on their database as well. So you know,
so they probably going to promote the ones that they have.
The newer.
Then how come Drake finished so high? Like
Yeah,
that's what
about
Mahomes.
it.
Oh, see, that's what y'all. I'll give y'all time to look at it and digest it to see
That
the
should be a
craziness
whole
of
show
it.
in and of itself.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Wait, so no
The
Drake
list
albums
sucks.
is high?
No, they weren't as high. Like they weren't as you got to see it. Like number 5 on the list was Frank Ocean's Blonde.
Oh, hell.
Mm. That's where I closed.
Boogie's face.
I don't even want to listen. I don't even want to listen.
Boogie. They were talking about all time, and George Clinton did not make the list.
Man,
I mean, okay,
the P-Funk era. All right, we don't have to do a whole show on that.
Yeah, that's like cultural things. You know,
But this nigga Boogie's like, hey, it make you want to pull up the apple with the scrappers. Like, y'all,
man.
But I do have a question, Russ. What's the best Future album of all time?
Oh, in my own opinion, or by what people would judge, because it didn't make the list either. DS2 is the best Future album of all time, but as far as public opinion, in my opinion, Stick Talk, Fuck Up Some Commas, I believe Rich Sex, that album has a lot of bangers on them. Now, my personal I think the most underrated is really one of my favorite, and that's The Wizard.
You don't got Monster up there?
Nah, man.
Monster's dope as hell, but I like The Wizard. I listen to Monster a lot too. If you look at my plays, Monster's played a lot, you know, not just the song Monster, but you know, Gangland, Tupac,
Honest,
56 Nights.
Honest is dope.
Man.
But I will say DS2 would win that argument if you just sort of poll a bunch of people. DS2 would. Now again, actually, no, let me take that back. It's not The Wizard. It's actually going to be the 2016 Future yellow cover. That's my favorite. Yeah, that would be my favorite. And I would think that was the best.
Nobody got love for fucking 56 Nights. Goddamn. Like,
no, you asked. No, I'm saying, but you said the best. Like we could go through.
Yeah,
you didn't say top 5. You said the best. Huh?
56 Nights.
I think 56 Nights. They gave you one.
It's a little overrated though, just a smidge. Compared to his other ones,
the purple.
I like Beast Mode too.
It's got the new American what is it called, national anthem on. I don't care whenever football games come on and everybody sings, I play March Madness over the TV.
Look, Poe ain't got nothing to say because he only listened to Drake. So
that's not accurate. But if we're being 1,000, Future's music got 10 times better once Drake and him started.
Oh no, you're not gonna do that. You not gonna do that.
All right, out of bounds. No, because we got a sports show to do. I was like,
hey, hold on. The reason that's facts though is because there's a lot of people out there that love the fact that Drake didn't go at Pluto. That Drake said that shit kind of hurt me, and it was Metro that the only reason that Future hopped in there was because of Metro, and a lot of people love that because they know that collaboration is better than what Future be putting out on the daily. So.
Hold on, did y'all hear? Hold on, man. This man said that Future really didn't pop off till Drake got on his shit.
I'm not.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
I'm not gonna do it.
I said Future music got better when Drake started hopping on.
I'm in a good place. I got a drink.
Future. Oh,
I'm in those who
hold
know
on.
me.
He just said the best album was 2017.
No,
the 2017 album. That was after Drake had done their collaborations together, their early collaborations together.
Bro, Drake had nothing. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it.
Drake was dope on Tony Montana though.
But I'm saying once Future's music I'm saying afterwards. Once he got mainstream, he got better. Bro.
Future always been that dude, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's always
before you close it, my homie put it like this. We were talking that he was like, Future is really Drake, but for the streets.
Yeah, they're both Scorpios.
Yeah, that's a good. Both of these niggas savages when it comes to females.
Yeah, they're the Scorpios on opposite ends. One,
and you know what? The niggas that aren't.
So when you got the Drake for the streets,
the niggas that aren't,
and you got the Drake for the light skins, you telling me that's not the best collab?
I'm just saying.
Bro, if you got Drake for the streets and Drake for the light skins collab,
no, you gotta put some respect on Future's name. Future's Future. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog.
I'm not going to.
They're the yin.
We can have a whole. We can get on a whole other day, and I can tell you why Future's that nigga. The Dungeon Baby,
man. Golly, no, it's a good debate. It's a good debate.
That's how I look at them. They're the opposite ends of the same spectrum.
Yin yang.
Sure.
That's
sure.
why
So
the
of
music
all the
goes so
people,
hard.
I did want to ask this: of all the people, are you happy that he didn't go? Like, if you had to pick one of the people that Drake went at and have him not go at him, so that they might be able to collab later, is Future not the one that, or would you rather him break loss?
As a fan of the music, even, like I'm a Future like fan, I was like, man, like them niggas have nothing to gain from beefing with each other.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I think like Future is kind of like awesome. Like, man, I ain't like what you did, but I ain't like these other niggas. I ain't finna cry about that shit, hate on your ass for that shit.
I feel like they were never, because it was about
Hey,
girls.
Future be crying too. Future be crying too, though.
No, I mean they all do. I'm just saying in the grand scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I said what I said, and I'm pretty much done with it. Y'all
They'll be
niggas,
fine.
like I said, he made the song hater shit. Like,
Yeah.
They'll be fine. Like if Trey and Zero can reconcile and fall out and reconcile and fall out and reconcile and fall out, like they'll be fine.
Well,
Like,
speaking before we move on, I will say this: since you brought up some Texas rappers, I will say for those of you looking for something nice to listen to and put into your tape deck.
Hold on, Mexican OT? That you about to say?
No, Little Kiki drop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That new Little Kiki was it the Can't Stand the Rain or whatever it was?
Yeah. I heard that.
Yeah, that shit's a classic. Go ahead and pop that in your radio.
Hey, but Mexican OT though, that nigga, he be spitting, bro.
Hey, yeah, Mexican OT.
He be spitting, dog. I love that dude,
hard,
man. That dude.
But now he goes hard in the bitch, but I'm telling you, Boogie, out of all of them in the camp, Kiki was my favorite.
Yeah.
That last freestyle with Pokey bring a tear to your eye, bro.
Yeah, Kiki, man. Kiki has some.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in perspective, Sterling. This is the equivalent of like maybe like 15 years from now, a young nigga from Memphis coming out with some shit, or a younger guy from Memphis that's around a couple years younger than Dolph coming out with some shit that we never heard from Dolph in a freestyle and popping that out. So, or some older shit, because I'm pretty sure you've lived in Houston, you've heard that.
You know what? You know, Russ, I appreciate you because I be on that Memphis shit all day.
Yeah, you a Memphis nigga. Hey, Sterling Memphis 10.
All right, man. Shall we get into this? So we got
Memphis, and you like the Bills because 3-6 Mafia, don't you? That's why you like it when you was a kid. You said I'm banging 3-6 Mafia,
dog.
Hills Mafia. You just trying to be.
Them and UGK, bro. Even though they from Texas, man, big UGK fan, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis, all the Memphis shit, the Atlanta shit. That's because I mean I'm from down there, so like that's what I get down with. But no, man, it's good, man. So let's go on and segue to Out of Bounds. What you got for us, Russ?
All right, I got you real quick with the Out of Bounds. And those who don't know, those who do know, I'm gonna tell you the same thing like I always tell you. Hey, it's life in them. You know, in life, players fuck up. And on this show, the players that play sports, I like to highlight it so that we can know what's going down. So earlier this week, and I'm going a little bit off the track, you guys, because it's golf. And if you know what I'm about to get at, then you know what I'm about to get at. So
I know what you're about to say.
In Louisville, there was a golf tournament. The golf tournament don't really matter, but the golfer does. So it was
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler. So Scotty Scheffler got arrested right about 6 a.m., about 4 hours before his tee time. Now, what he got arrested for was assaulting and basically running over a cop, who didn't have their body cam on, but by the outside looks of it, from what people are saying, the cop attached himself to Scotty's car and Scotty kept driving. This was after Scotty later said he didn't know this. A bus had an accident, I don't know how long, a little bit earlier, which killed a person. So there was an accident which had a person that died. The police had blocked it off, and this man's still driving through, even though the police are telling him not to drive through. Now, he's going to end up going to court. He may end up getting out of it or not. He ended up getting arrested that night. He was released in time to play. He finished 8th, which is quite fucking amazing, actually. To finish 8th in a major, top 10 in the major. Yeah, like he went in. But the reason why he's out of bounds is, Scotty, if you ain't got no kind of priors or you ain't a criminal or dealing drugs, tell you to stop, and you got 4 hours before your tee time, just stop. Just stop. This comes from a black guy. Just stop. and just wait that shit out, bro. You're gonna have time to tell him I'm Scotty Scheffler. I got a big event coming up. You know what I'm saying? Could y'all please let me go? Instead, you possibly could be paid. Not possibly. You're probably. I don't think you'll do any jail time because fucking rich and you're a golfer, famous, so you're gonna have a really good lawyer, but you're probably gonna pay some money. And you're probably gonna pay some money to the cop that you dragged, or bump with your car. And as a person that's had someone attached to his car before, just stop, man. Don't keep going. Don't keep going. Now, in my case, hey, I went to jail too.
Hold on now. Here's a question though. Is Scotty Scheffler the Rasheed Rice of golf or what?
As of right, hell no. Now, only reason Rasheed did not make it, because I didn't want to give him credit unless he got the Triple Crown. And he was about to beat out the Porter family itself, but that wire transfer went through, and them charges got dropped mysteriously by the cameraman.
Yeah.
So he got off the hook. He paid his due, and but for the record, he got 3 times. He got in trouble.
He got trouble twice. Then he got trouble for the wreck, and then he got trouble
recently. Yeah, they got trouble for the wreck. Yeah. He assaulted somebody, and then he's got something going on in the background that we don't really know about. But if you know about it, then you know. Rasheed, you live out of bounds. You wow. Rasheed, you need to calm down.
Yeah, he do. All right, so that's out of bounds. So now I guess we're gonna let's open it up. We're gonna talk about a little boxing real quick now. This past weekend, Alexander Usyk beat Fury, and on top of that, Fury after the fight said, "Hey, I want to run it back." How y'all feel about that? Boogie, we start with you because you're our boxing expert.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Last week I had Fury winning, and Poe said that wasn't going to be the case. He had Usyk winning, so
What'd you say?
I said his time was coming. I don't know if it's going to be Usyk.
Oh, because whenever. So this is
he was the closest to picking Usyk.
Yeah, he was the closest to picking Usyk. So I remember, and it was crazy because if Edie was here, I was actually DJing one of my friends' graduation parties while the fight was going on, and I forgot that it was in Saudi, so it was coming on at an earlier time. So I was actually trying to run back and forth, and and I was asking guys, who's winning? There was like, everybody was like, Fury's up, 8 rounds, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I get a notification on my phone, usage with the upset. I was actually playing Frankie Beverly and Mays. We are 1 at the time. I got
didn't make the list.
Yeah,
fuck Apple didn't make the list. Fuck Apple.
So
she's playing everywhere. Apple, what the fuck wrong with y'all? I'm sorry.
So while I was playing that, I got the notification and I looked. I said, "Oh shit!" And I ran back. Everybody was like shocked. They were like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And I've seen the highlight when Usyk had Fury on the ropes where he was had this motherfucker stumbling. I was like, yeah. And I honestly, I couldn't say that I've seen, nothing other, than the highlights from those fights, because every time I ran down there, it wasn't really nothing happening. But yeah, I think they got it right. People were saying that, it was, bad, bad calls or, whatever the fuck, bad, scoring. I think they got it right,
Okay.
My ass, see, Boogie trying to keep up with you. I actually watched the motherfucking fight. Don't ask me how I watched it.
I had to work, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, you gotta do.
Yeah.
But I actually watched it. Poe, did you get a chance? Because it did come on at an odd time. I really only caught it because I got a notification and I was able to watch it. Don't ask how. But yeah, I was able to watch it.
Yeah, I watched it on Sports Search.
So my whole thing was, I thought the scoring was proper. I didn't think they messed it up at all. I actually think it was further in Usyk's favor than people gave him credit for, because yes, in the beginning of the fight, I want to say about round like 5, it looked like Tyson was going to beat this guy at boxing.
Good job, brother.
This guy, you're not going to get this guy. He was going to beat him at boxing, and you know what I'm saying? End up with the victory by punching him so many times that he would fall down and get the KO. But at a certain point around 7 or 8, I want to say 7 or 8, when Big U hit him with the hooks, and had his big ass stumbling. Tyson just has these moments where he looks like he's never, like he shouldn't even be in there. Like he gets hit with like these tremendous. I guess it's because he's so big. He's so used to like being able to like go like and act stupid when people hit him. But Usyk got him with a banger and hit his ass.
Legs.
And had him on the wobbly legs. And when he was on the wobbly legs swinging, I was like, this fight is completely turned. I was like, Tyson is not in control of this fight. I said, and then from that point forward, it was more or less like watching Usyk like dissect his opponent down, chop, because he was already in the lead. So to me, I didn't view it as like a big upset. I viewed it as Tyson. It was a lot like the Haney shit. Like you had it early. Like what's that football shit, man? In the first half, shit, we kept rallying. It came through, and then also I pay big attention to like stare downs and stuff, especially in combat sports. Like the real stare down, not the one at the podium when the camera. I'm talking about the one in the ring right before it goes ding. And the look that Big U had in his eyes, it did not say fear. It did not say it's going to be hard. It just said, you are just in the way, you big motherfucker, and I'm going to find a way to get you up out my way. And he did. It was a masterful fight. At one point, I was amazed at the fact that the smaller fighter right here was just like lowering the boom. And his strategy worked. He was working the body because he couldn't get inside of Fury, so like you can't, because the jab and Fury and which made Fury jab early a whole lot, tired his big ass out, and then went to work on his big ass. So I would like to see, I'd like to see the next fight, because I think if they fight again, Fury would, I think he'd push the pace and try to get more of a knockdown, knockout scenario earlier in the fight, because he had control. Because at one point I looked at TV and said, "Man, Fury's a big motherfucker, and he just beating this dude up." But then he got caught, and I was like, "Oh." Yeah. I was like,
Poe, what you got?
It's the problem with the way Fury fights is he's the Floyd Mayweather of the heavyweight boxing scene, is where he's very technical. He's going to try to break you down, and he's not going to win rounds by a lot most of the time unless he's just way better than his opponent. So like the knockouts, though, he's got to win like 8 rounds, because the other rounds, because he's a heavyweight, you can't just dodge as a heavyweight for that long. You can't just shoulder roll and be technical. You're going to get hit. At some point, you're going to get hit. And Usyk's rounds that he won were just so much more dominant than Fury's. Like where Fury might win a 10-9, Usyk's going to win a 10-8 here and there. Like
he was whooping ass when he won rounds. Like,
and so like that's the problem with Fury, in my opinion. That style can only work so long in heavyweight because you're big. You're going to get tired of going these 13 rounds and trying to avoid getting hit and jabbing and moving. And so I think he should fight AJ first to make sure that he's not on his decline. And then the winner of that could come back and fight Usyk.
I think he has to fight Usyk his next fight, doesn't he? I
don't know if he has a rematch clause, but I think he should fight AJ.
I had a rematch.
If like I was going to pick it, I would fight him against AJ first. That's what the UFC would do, in my opinion. I don't think they would give a rematch.
Well, I think what the IBF is I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to strip the IBF title from Usyk. I didn't get a chance to read up on it. But yeah.
Well, for what?
Yeah, the reason, let me just go ahead and look it up. But because I got the notification like yesterday, and I was like, oh shit, let me go ahead and bookmark this.
Yeah, too.
But
performance enhancing drugs? Or?
No, it wasn't for no performance. It was because of some shit. Hold on, let me just go look it up.
Okay.
Well, yeah. As that, I was gonna say I ain't seen that, but Mavs took the lead. But go ahead, Sterling. You was about to say something.
No. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the fight. Go ahead, Book.
Okay, hold on. Goddamn, you Yahoo, you son of a bitch. So it pretty much is the headline is Usyk to be stripped of title as Britt can replace him in days after cheat scandal. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So they said Usyk is set to be stripped of his IBF world title within days, with the British fighter Daniel Dubois to get a shot at winning it in a little over a week, with Tyson Fury set to trigger a rematch clause following last week's loss in Saudi Arabia. Usyk will have to relinquish the IBF crown. That's because Philip Abram and Gorvik The long time
read it. We can pass
yeah, the long-time mandatory challenger will not wait for a contracted rematch with Fury to occur. So,
that's why people get mad at boxing, because you said all that, and I don't know what the fuck going on.
hold on, let me
As
go.
a fan that just likes to watch people fight, I don't know what's going on. Boxing, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? He just said it. What the fuck was that? We need clarification.
And we ain't here. You're not clear.
We don't know.
You guys trying to throw this shit under the rug. Like, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, they just be
Like, bro, like to anybody out there,
just throw that shit under the rug. Like, we don't. So we don't
like you can explain more. I'm probably still gonna be confused.
Okay, so they say Usyk and Fury are scheduled to face off again in October, with Fury seeking revenge. However, the IBF title will be vacated before then and will be up for grabs when Gorvik takes on Dubois on June 1st. Anthony Joshua is expected to fight the winner of the Gorvik-Dubois match.
Okay, so whatever that means.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, man, fuck the boxing people.
Yeah,
Dana, come take shit. Everything has a price.
So, I honestly don't know why they ruled here. You know,
it's probably because he hasn't defended it in like a while, and the fact that
we got one.
And this again, like this other one against Fury on the rematch. Like,
there you go. Hey, Poe, you got someone with you out there.
That was supposed to be the fight before
AJ got beat.
Well, yeah, Wilder invoked his rematch. He had that rematch. You won that rematch ruling, and AJ went ahead on and got beat. So
from what I read, AJ is supposed to take on the winner of these two guys that we don't know.
Yeah,
Gorn and whatever.
And
so tired of seeing AJ.
But like, he's the third best. Like, that's he's the third best. Yeah, that's why you go.
We talked about last week. Old boy from Houston.
The Beast was his name from the UFC. That's
AJ.
Yeah.
All right.
Derek, whatever it is, his name. Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis.
Well,
yeah, Derek Lewis of the boxing. AJ. No, I'm tired of it. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose to one of them.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it all kind of shakes out. But it is definitely interesting. We got some AJ supporters fighting a scrub, and then maybe he fights Fury. We'll see. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to see.
You should find
me a new giganto nigga that can box. Find me someone new.
Giganto,
bro. That's why they went to the UFC to go get Ngannou, because he's a draw, and like, that's what I'm saying. Boxing can't build the bigs up like that.
AJ whooped his ass though. If you get beat up by AJ, the other
Fury
boxers
Fury low-key lost that fight to Ngannou, low-key.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the AJ and Fury fight would probably be the biggest fight, and we all know that the guys across the pond, they love their boxing, man.
Yeah, that's why it would be big.
Yeah, that would be probably one of the biggest. Definitely be the biggest fight probably in the history, in UK.
All right, let's go on and go to some football talk now. With the release of NCAA 25, we got an official release date. Well, we knew this, but it's July 19th. But EA Sports did put out a little prequel, a little trailer. What you guys think about the trailer? I mean, there's a lot of haters out there, people saying, this is just a reskin Madden, and a lot of the animations that they're saying are the same, and you got people from EA or some of the people that are in the game saying that, I mean, you can't, same engine, but some different features, we haven't seen it really. We don't know. Russ, what you got?
I was just gonna say this. I think that anybody that's below a certain age that's commenting on this game, you shut the fuck up. Because you were not around to live. And shout out to my gamers, by the way, because us here on the Hesi podcast, we fucks with the gamers too, sports games. But no, I think that everybody that's of a certain age that's not old enough needs to shut up, because after 2014, it wasn't played a lot, and a lot of people like tried to reskin it and things of that nature. But the real essence of the game, and those that lived in the time when it came out yearly know that this game does run on the same engine as Madden. I told somebody else,
always has.
What are they supposed to do? Make a whole nother, the draft class has to port over. So I want people to use some common sense when they get mad, because I dislike Madden too. But guess what, people? I was the NCAA guy, and most of these guys that you see bitching about Madden, we played NCAA because NCAA was a more free-flowing game. It wasn't bogged down.
It was faster.
It was faster, and it was not boxed in because they were licensed by the NFL. And the NFL wants their game to look a certain way, play a certain way, and do certain things. This is why you can't have nice things, because the NFL does not want you to. College is the wild, wild west and always has been. Team Builder is back on the game. The Team Builder, the animations, as far as people saying the same animations, that's just cockamamie cuckoo bullshit, because you're going to have animations that have to deal with 1-foot catches. At least 100 or so more of them that you don't have in Madden, because guess what? That's not a catch in the NFL. So you're going to have animations with the new option plays, and the option is more prevalent in the college game than it is in the pros. And with that, it's going to add an extra element, because they're going to be different speeds based off of how good your players are that run it.
Let me add this.
And there's different option animations as well.
The option offense is going to be the OP'd offense in the game. So just FYI, so y'all know.
I don't think it is. I don't think
they've already said it. So there's a guy. Go ahead.
I was going to say, even if someone tells you that it is, the OP is going to be whatever plays they can draw up with crossers that can get someone open deep. Because in this game, you're going to see notice the difference between 5 stars.
I don't know, man. I think they're right. Like, option is going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be OP. I want to say it's going to be the most used. Because instead of having to develop an offense, some people are just going to be able to go out there with the fast quarterback, fast running back, and try to make that shit happen. But if you've played college, which you all have, you can pretty much make up your passing plays and make some shit happen if you know the players on your team. And I'm more interested in seeing how the defense plays, because offensive wise, I think it's going to be the best football game we've ever played. And I'll add this before I let y'all go. 2 things before I let y'all go. Shout out to Huckleberry. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a Huckleberry. Pause where necessary. We can't have our Dynasty crossover because PS5 is not going to be included with Xbox, and we can't cross-play Dynasties. But I think CPG and the Hesi podcast can put together a tournament. You know what I'm saying? And, we can get together a little money tournament, because that is still cross-platform where you can still play your boys across the platform, just like in a regular game. You just can't play Dynasty. So I'll still be able to whoop each and every one of y'all ass and anybody else. I'm using Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and lastly but not least, I will say this: it also is going to be the first football game that they have gotten to make for the current / next gen consoles only. So it's only going to be made for Xbox Series X. It's only going to be made for PS5. So it should move a lot better and a lot smoother, seeing as though they don't have to worry about kind of making things match for the outdated systems. Yeah, I got it.
One thing I'll say is that I'm looking forward to, aside from the authenticity of the college stadiums and the tradition like that. Hey man, they gave us ski masks, dog. So my defense, my defense about to be real intimidating looking. Already, I think another one is the untucked jerseys, the rolled up jerseys.
Look, I can see you at the recruiting meeting, son. Yes.
Yeah.
Grades, sir? No, not grades. Athleticism? No. How do you feel about a shiesty?
Yeah.
Put this on, son. Let me see how you look in the shiesty.
Poe, what you got on that? What's your thoughts on that?
I do think that the game itself, like when we look back to NCAA, in my personal opinion, it was never, the gameplay wasn't so much like the actual on the field. So it, like the road to glory stuff to me was like where it hit for the most part, in my opinion, that game. And so like, as long as the story mode is, the reason Madden sucked, in my opinion, as far as a solo player game, is because their story mode have been ass for the last 5-6 years. And Road to Glory always gave you this like story mode that you felt like you were on traveling on that shit with the person, you know what I mean? Right. And so like, and you're able to make decisions. And as long as they've been making this game for so long, as long as it's not just you get into this year after year, same thing over and over again. You can go through all 4 years of the story mode. and it's new things, new animations, new interactions where you get to choose all these things, different paths you can go. I think that was what was so important about the NCAA, and the fact that you can transfer it to the Madden game, like it makes it even better. The gameplay itself, like NCAA when we were playing, it was broken too. There's like every game is gonna have some broken plays, and like that's just how it is. So like I wasn't so much worried about the gameplay itself. It's gonna play a little similar to Madden with a lot more animations, a lot more teams that you can play with, and but yeah, I agree with Sterling. It's always going to be the run plays that are more OP because you could just run the clock and control the clock. So I do think that the triple option, the option is always going to be the most OP thing in the game.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Road to Glory is definitely a fun ass mode. I just don't know if I have enough confidence in EA to actually put the time in to make that a 4-year dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like a 4-year career. Every season has a different storyline. We say that, right? But I mean,
that's a difficult task.
EA, it is, but EA, come on. I mean, like we talk about this.
Though,
it's your job, and you have like really good guys that write code. Like you should be able to figure this out. I mean, we haven't seen it. They haven't alluded. They said that it's going to be in the game, but they didn't say how in depth the Road to Glory is going to be. So we'll see what happens. But they did say that Road to Glory and the Dynasty will be the flagship modes in the game, which is nice,
which is good. Yeah, and on top of that, I'm sorry, but on top of that, if you saw the trailer, we haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? This is going to look beautiful. This game is going to look awesome.
Oh yeah,
and it's going to present awesome. So it looks like Madden. One thing I told somebody is Madden looks awesome. There ain't been a complaint about the way Madden looks in years. It's about the gameplay. But go ahead, Boogie.
But one thing I'll say is that I've always been solely like just a dynasty player because as I feel like shit, you can make your own damn story there. As far as you can start off at a small school and you can work your way up, to a Power 5 school or Power 10 school. But Dynasty to me, the replay value, versus like with the difference from Madden, whereas Madden, you sign a guy, you can have him on your team for 10 seasons, whereas in NCAA, every 4 years it recycles. It recycles. You're going to have a new team. You can move to a different school, a different conference, or your team could move to a different conference. So the outcomes are a little
transfer portal.
And the
transfer portal, and that's going to be big on this, and NIL is going to be big on this game. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to spend too much money on somebody.
So and you see it, everywhere now where people be like, this is my speech. I'm gonna tell, some small school here when I take them to their third national championship, and that is the fun part. Like I'm a Georgia, Bulldog fan, and I've been a Georgia Bulldog fan for years.
Look at me and Sterling. Me and Sterling made the nastiest faces like you.
But look, we've already been through this, dog. I've been a Bulldog
fan. You're top dog though, so you can look at him and say,
I've been a Bulldog fan since the year 2000, dog. So look, man. I'm all right. Look,
you rode the wave.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, Bug. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Damn, Boogie, when you was a fan, we would win the championships.
Yeah. And then when they started winning, I was like, "Oh shit, they really winning." But but I would never play. I would never play with Georgia because of how easy it would be just to get the recruits and no, man. You got to go to a small
Oregon State,
Alcorn State.
Yeah, you got to go to a small like Tulsa.
Guess what, y'all? I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm glad it's Oklahoma.
I'm going to Michigan.
and guess what? The first good shit, Sterling, because the first game we played
in Road to Glory.
No. If I do, I agree. In Road to Glory, yes,
y'all that's right. Boring as hell. Y'all going
in Road to Glory, you got to shit.
Road to Glory.
After you've beaten, I was gonna say after you've beaten Road to Glory mode in like the harder way, playing with a smaller school. Because I remember my favorite Road to Glory I ever did. I had a dude I made that went to Iowa. Boy, me and Drew Tate. What was that dude from Texas? Tate. We was killing.
Yeah, Drew Tate.
Killing. We was out waving to the kids. What's up? What's up? We know you got cancer. We about to get this dub. I ain't never seen a nigga like this.
Oh, you say you wrong with Oregon State?
I used to be able to go to Oregon State because my brother was on the game.
Yeah.
And so like I used to go to Oregon State and play with him too. But I also used to go to Hawaii and play with Cole Brennan. That was the hard one. So like Cole Brennan was out there with the dark visor. You got to see him. Bro. It wasn't him, but it was him. You know what I mean? He had dreads.
Yeah.
And on that quarterback, they gave him dreads for some reason. I don't know why.
I know when we all did. Y'all can't even lie. I know when we all did because they had the orange visor. So who'd you play with? Florida, Miami, or who else? Orange. Those are the two I play. I play with the orange. You can put the orange visor on your dude.
You can put the orange visor on anybody. So this is what I did.
No, but you did it with Florida.
I took my home town team. I took Magny State, and I imported them into the Independence. Yeah, and that's what I did. I'm telling you, dog. I took my hometown team. I imported them from Division II into the Independence, and I would just let the schedule rock how it rock, and I'll play whoever, and then I'll get a bid to join somewhere else. My first year, I got Bobby Reed from Oklahoma State. Yeah, he transferred to my school. I said, "Oh, I'm about to run it up."
Stand up.
I said, "I'm about to run it up."
Probably one of the coldest niggas ever to touch a football in their age.
I was like this. Oh, I'm about to run
basketball.
It up. And I got him in his sophomore year, so I was like, "Yeah, bet." So that was probably one of the best like runs that I've had.
Man, that's dope.
I'm gonna say this though before you wrap it up, sir. I'm gonna say this though, and I'm sorry, Sterling and Poe, y'all gonna have to deal with me and Boogie getting live on this one. But guess what? We ain't gonna have to use creative team to put Usyk in that bitch no more.
We got real jerseys. Real jerseys.
Big beat, nigga.
What do you say?
Big beat.
UTSA. We actually.
Yeah, UTSA. They jerseys are fire too.
Yeah.
Bro, with the little birds. That's a bird, right?
Nigga, Roadrunner, big beat. All right, hey Poe, you know what? Hey Boogie, Poe, we gotta take you to a game, take you out to San Antonio to that shit.
Oh yeah.
Poe gonna spend 1 weekend out there and be like, I love it. I love every bit of it.
I'm still rolling my Wolverines, dog. I don't care. I usually do.
Bro, you're not doing that road to glory.
Nigga, I do. I play one season of Road to Glory with my Wolverines first, and then I'll pick a different team, bro.
Give them credit though, they weren't good. They weren't good.
That's how I do it.
They weren't good for years, so I feel Sterling, man. They weren't that good. So it was a tough task for him. Now me being the guy
bad team that you picked.
Hey,
Who's your bad team that you picked?
UT Chattanooga, bro. I import them bitches.
Hey, hometown squad.
More respect.
The mocks. You know what I'm saying?
I've never really been able to use Oklahoma because we're the winningest program in regular season.
Anyways, we're not home with Terrell Owens. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for this game to motherfucking
drop. Hey, dude, I can't wait, man. Dude, okay, here's a question.
The tournament will go down.
First of all, this is a twofold question for all of y'all. Are y'all buying the deluxe edition?
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and save y'all. If this game plays anything like the other college games, do not fuck with this nigga. He's verified. I'm not gonna hold y'all. That's my nigga. I'll put that nigga up against any motherfucking body in the world on college. We played. Okay, hold up. Me and my homies, and we nice. I went into a crib and the Outpost, Boogie. I went to the Outpost. Couple homies I knew, they was playing NCAA 14. I jumped down. My nigga Chase wasn't there yet, you know what I'm saying? But I already knew dollars ain't in this bitch. I'm whooping everybody. Little did I know, the little cousin of my homie, who I kicked it with, drank with, everything, I didn't know he was on the college football. So he sit there. I run through the whole house, nigga. I'm whooping niggas with every team possible. Nigga, whop. I'm picking all the famous. Florida got a nigga. Oklahoma got a nigga. USC got a nigga. I'm in that bitch. My confidence is here, nigga. I'm up top, nigga. Little nigga come up to me. What's up, Russ? I'm like, oh, what's up, Shotgun? You be on the college? Yeah, let's run one. I said, bet. Nigga, I have never in my life, nigga. That nigga had me playing hard as fuck. I had sweat stains under my motherfucking armpits. That nigga had me playing hard as fuck and it didn't mean shit. Man. And then to prove his point, he said, don't even worry about it, bro. Me and my niggas just beyond the college. This nigga went home later that night, and me and his older cousin got on the game with him. I said, who you gonna be? I said, shit, I'm probably gonna fuck it. I said, all right, I done played this nigga. I said, I'm being Oklahoma. Fuck it. I got all the rage for him. Then my nigga said, yeah, bro, I'm being Alabama. This nigga picked Houston. And this is in the year 2014, y'all. This nigga picked Houston and whooped our ass for like 3 hours straight. Nigga, like just da-da. I have never seen this nigga lose.
Well,
and I've heard about the one nigga that could beat him. And BJ, if you could do that shit, Huckleberry. If y'all could do that shit, I got to see it, my nigga. I've heard a nigga that could beat him, but that nigga.
I've sound like you got a boogeyman.
I've had.
Go ahead, Boog.
I've had those runs myself. Like
log in, bro.
I've had many runs where I've cleared out houses. People sat down. They told people about their coworkers. They told their coworkers about me. I was like Afro Samurai. People were just coming out to me, trying
number
to
2.
Yeah, dog. It's coming after my headband, dog. But no, I've always been confident in my abilities in NCAA.
I ain't never seen that.
Okay.
And I'm a confident nigga. And honestly, when the game come out, I'm gonna play him, and I might be able to beat him. But it'll be the hardest. I have never. Nah, bro. Nah,
I have an announcement. Before Poe goes. So this is what I've been playing.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, what? Boomer Sooner off top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show the cover again. Show the cover again. We don't get that much pub. Show the cover again.
That's
You
big
know,
dog Blake. That's Blake.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hi.
Yeah. So, I still got my PS3, and I've been playing NCAA. I've been Florida State in the Dynasty for some reason. I just picked Florida State because it's not Michigan. But now I'm playing this shit because I'm tired of PS5 until everything comes out. So, Poe, with that being said, what's up, man? You nice with it or what? On the college,
bro.
Look.
I mean, like it's not just the college; it's every sports game.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Poe, you play FC 24?
Of course.
When can I whoop your ass?
You can't.
Screaming.
But Sterling.
Oh, we are. Because I know
he beat me. We played Madden. He beat me.
No, I didn't say Madden. I said FC 24.
But I'm saying that's the only game that I played. Like I showed any but it's not just Madden. It's any game. Like you played enough, you figure. Like I have a fairly good mind to like figure it out. Like boxing back in the day, like once I figure out the game, it's pretty much wraps.
Are you going to get that Undisputed game at the end of the year?
We all are.
Undisputed.
What the hell is that?
Whoa!
MMA?
No, boxing.
No.
Boxing?
Bro, y'all about to see me and Boogie streaming that shit regularly. Boogie, we got to create our own box and just go at it. But we just
UFC was the only game I couldn't. UFC was the only game I couldn't understand, is because like the wrestling techniques was the only
the wrestling controls can be a little funky.
It's like Mortal Kombat. And
Boogie saw me in action.
Yeah,
it's like Mortal Kombat. I just don't like the combination. I don't like that.
I whooped so many niggas' ass. They called Boogie. I came to visit. I would beat niggas' ass up and down. They said, "Hold up, that nigga Boogie know how to play this." So me and Boogie was fighting. I think we finished like 1-1, but Boogie was like, "Yeah, Russ be on this." So I wouldn't get. I like when you said that, Poe. I don't like the wrestling. I'll just wrestle you, my nigga. I'm a whole ass nigga, bro.
Yeah. That's
First thing I do is, nigga, grab, nigga. And we in there. Hey, Boogie, swivel the stick.
Yeah.
He's gonna tap. He's gonna tap.
But see, I don't mind the wrestling shit. The wrestling shit is fun to me.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, you just gotta learn it.
I never liked Mortal Kombat. That's why.
Kombat,
that's like the
I love Mortal Kombat.
I do miss the Knockout Kings days, and I don't know.
Undisputed is gonna bring us back, bro.
Yeah, if y'all never got a chance to play the Knockout Kings game, that to me that was
again.
Yeah,
I must say this, guys. Before we move to because I think it's the NBA playoffs we got to cover in the game that's going on. The Mavericks got the motherfucking lead. Let's go.
I was about to say that.
I want to be sure I reiterate this. Those that are watching, thank you so much. Hit the like and subscribe. But also those that are watching, if you be on the games, if you be on it, the College 25, whether it be PS5 or whether it be Xbox, the Hesi be gaming and the tournament will go live. We're going to give y'all a date probably next week. I'll have a date. Then we're going to set up some price ranges because we don't want y'all to play for nothing. And hopefully my guys at CPG will help us out with the infrastructure they got there so we can put it on Discord and make it easy for everybody. But yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, we do it all. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be up. All right, so let's get into some real life shit. All right. We first of all, Dallas, we lost the lead. Just no, we didn't. Okay. 98. Wait, 99, 98. Is that what the score is?
They must be behind, but they must be about to hit a 3 or something because it's 98, 96. So but yeah,
Okay.
it's
well, we're gonna see. But anyway, let's
it's going down it's going down. It's a good game. Yeah, they just hit a 3. It's going down, it's a game, and it's gonna go down to the wire, you know what I'm saying, as we see. But go ahead, Sterling. Go ahead and kick us off with what you want to talk about.
The Mavericks are in the Western Conference Finals. Okay. That is to no chagrin of the haters out there, but
a lot of them. I'm sorry, I'll wait.
A lot of haters. A lot of haters.
I'm gonna wait.
A lot of haters.
I'm gonna get my time.
The Denver Nuggets are out. They the Nuggets. Can we talk about the Nuggets real quick? Because Michael Porter Jr. is worthless, bruh. Now, don't look at me like that, Poe. That he was worthless in that series, and he didn't do anything. Now, we're not going to talk about because what's going on. He killed the Lakers with all that stuff going on. He killed the Lakers. You come out here, you're a supermax player, and you just didn't get it done, bro.
Well,
like, I'm disappointed. He's on a max contract, bro.
For who?
The Nuggets.
What? Then I wouldn't have paid him a supermax.
Whoa, guys.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Sterling, wait. Because then you're going to have other people shotgun coming in here saying, wait, Russ, I recant. You weren't right. He should have got paid his motherfucking money because at the time he did help them win a championship and he did do what he was supposed to do. Now, Sterling, you are up. Two things can be right at once.
Yep.
He fucked up, and we talked about it on the show. I said it. I'm not taking, my brother got in trouble and all that type of shit as an excuse, and no one else will. And he was the main reason why they failed. Because I was talking to a homeboy of mine earlier and watches the show. Shout out, Chris. And he was like, Joker. He said to him, it looked like, and we agreed, it looked like Joker. He's the best player, but he's not the most athletic. Murray is a great scorer, but he's not that big.
Right.
Porter is the X factor.
6'10".
He's supposed to be the one to say, all right, you guys done figured out what you're going to do about Joker, or at least try to limit him. Okay, you're going to follow Murray with a long, lengthy, athletic guy. I'm here to kill you with the quick release three. And what I think what he was missing was the ability of actually driving to the cup. But that's a problem I have with his game, but I think it's more to do with his back than anything else. But yeah, I just don't like it when we go, Porter's not worth any of the money that he got because he had this bad series and fucked up. I think it's more or less that we can highlight the fact that he fucked up, but he should have got paid that money.
He shouldn't have got paid that in the begin with.
Him getting paid that they won a championship.
I don't care. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that contract.
Now, if you're gonna be a third guy,
here's
you can't get him that.
Russ, and you'll agree with this.
It's the going rate.
You'll agree with this. He got the money, whatever. But the development in terms of his bag on offense, that's the problem. When every time he gets the ball, he wants to step back and shoot a three. He is showing nothing in his bag. And that, to me, man, you got to do more than that. At 6'10". Go ahead. You want to say something to that?
Because that's his role on that team. He is but the Jamal Murray, the fact that him and Jokic have the ball in their hands all the time will do because they're nice. Michael Porter became a number one draft pick that was told to go spot up. And that was what became of his game. And so would I have ever paid him that money? No, because you're a spot up shooter that plays decent defense. And you are the reason that they beat the Lakers. Without Michael Porter Jr., they don't beat the Lakers, in my opinion. And so he has the ability to win you a series based off of the little things that he does, or lose you a series if you don't have the KCP nowhere to be found. All the other guys that you got on your bench nowhere to be found. Like, he's supposed to be that guy that comes in when you need a bucket late or like any time during the game. Now, I wouldn't have paid him the money he got. I just don't blame him for the loss because you're the third guy on the side of the. You're the third guy that wasn't there. He didn't show up in the game. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know.
I'm not gonna give him a pass on this, man. I've seen
I don't
Michael
think he
Porter
deserves a pass.
get in
I
his
don't think he
bag.
deserves
I've seen it. He
But
chose
hold
not
up,
to do it,
Sterling,
and that's
you're
the problem.
right. You're both of y'all, man. Both of y'all are right, bro. Because like the man is asked to do both those things, but he's not in a position. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen him get in his bag, but he's the third option. So it's very hard to get in your bag when you're the third option. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on now. Jaden McDaniels gets in his bag.
No, but Jaden McDaniels ain't that. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a guy. Here's why he's option. No, hold up. Poe, what you said is right. He got stuck in a box and he's living in that box. But here's the problem. Here's why you pay him. If you let him out of that, if you let him go, let's say if you pick a team that needs an explosive wing, if you let him go to another team that allows him to expand his game, then what's going to happen is you're going to feel like an idiot because you're going to be like, whoa. We should have paid him because at some point, bro, which I think it's going to be next season and on, they're going to ask him to do more. And one thing about Michael Porter Jr. is what I like about him is, and this wasn't this year, but it was, I believe I want to say it was in the year of the bubble when they were playing the Clippers and they were down 3-1. He got mad and said, give me the fucking ball. He was like, I know that Murray's scoring. I know that Joker's our star and he's scoring. Give me the fucking ball because I'm nice too. And he dropped like 35. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more on Denver to figure out, all right, man, we have a guy that's capable of being Paul George-esque, T-Mac-esque. He's built in that frame, in that mold, but we're only using him as a spot-up shooter at this moment in time, and we're not giving him the ability. Well, hold up. No, Sterling. But Sterling, your point, to Sterling's point, though, Poe, it's like, dude, you're getting the ball. Make something out the opportunity. I just think they need to get together and talk about how they want to do this. Because I think he's at a point, because what Poe's saying is right. Against the Lakers, he killing. Against the Timberwolves, he looks skittish. But I don't see a guy that's able to get loose and warm.
So I'm not disagreeing with y'all are saying. Against the Lakers, it was going in. What I'm trying to say is you have to be able to get a bucket in a different way. You have to develop. And that's the thing that I'm preaching about. Like, he's not developing. I don't care if you're a spot-up shooter. There are spot-up shooters who get it done all the time. When I look at him, I don't know if y'all saw it, but every time he got the ball, he's trying to do a step back and pull it. And I'm like, you got to do something different, bro.
He's stuck in that box, though.
Go like mid-range. You can create space in different ways. That's all.
Michael Porter, if he was given the opportunity to get 13 to 15 shots every game, then he could do more with. And I'm not talking about catch late shot. I'm talking about catch the ball, let him get the offense going, let him get in rhythm. He's not getting in rhythm. You're asking him to be ready when your number's called, and he was ready for the entire Lakers game. That shooter mentality is going to come back at some point. The numbers never lose. And so when you are hot for a certain amount of period of time, and then you get to this series and you start missing your shots like that, that's the reality of
it. You're speaking as somebody who doesn't watch the Nuggets, and I'm telling you.
Hey, hold up, Poe throw the oop. Let me catch it. And the fact that you got a big ass dude named Joker down there, boom, it clogs the lane, and you're not really able to get down how you want to get down.
Look at Boogie.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? Hey, come get it on this beige rage, Boogie. God, what I'm saying.
Hey,
hold on. Let Boogie say something. The
only thing I have to add is this: I was right. Okay, I said it was going to be the Mavs and Minnesota.
You did say it, and I was like,
Boogie said, and he told us
based off nothing.
Nothing. He told us based off nothing. But the fact that I got my ear to the streets and I'm real nigga alert.
All right,
and I feel like these are two realists.
Do we really need to talk about Jalen Brunson tonight?
Yes. No, I want to say something. Yeah, I do.
Let's talk about Jalen real quick.
Well, before we go on, I just want to go on my little spiel real quick because I'm not gonna let this shit go.
Oh, if it's about the Mavericks.
Just about the Mavericks.
No, hold on. We're gonna get to the Mavericks. Just let me get No. Let's talk about Brunson because we're gonna end with the Mavericks in this series. We're gonna end with it. So Jalen Brunson. Now I don't know how y'all felt about
That
this.
nigga Sterling slapped me on my hand.
Yeah.
Said, no.
I was like, hold on, hold on. I want to hear what you got to say because I love all three of y'all. But we got to stay on point. Jalen Brunson, broken hand. The New York Knicks, my question is, are they back? I felt like they kind of let the world down. They kind of let us down.
I got another one.
Hold on. We're going Poe, Boogie, Russ. Thoughts on the Knicks?
I don't think Jalen has what it takes to carry a team to the finals. And as good as he is a Jamal Murray. I don't think Jamal Murray is going to be a guy that can carry a team without a Jokic. So like they're building, and I do think the Knicks can get there, but they can't just stand pat. They can't just stand, but they got to go get you a KD or like they got to go get you something to carry the load, and Jalen Brunson to be your B option. I have nothing against Jalen Brunson.
Okay, that
lady was right. Yeah, like in my opinion. I don't know what her name was. I forgot her name. In my opinion, you can't be a short point guard and carry a team unless your name is Steph Curry.
Unless you're in college.
Or in college.
Talk about it. I don't know if you hear it in the back. I'm be yelling, yeah.
Mavs still fucked up getting rid of him because he was the third option. And he might be the best third option.
Okay. All right, Boogie. Are the Knicks back?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. Okay. No. All right, Russ.
All right, let me hold up for a quick second, cause Minnesota, you niggas in trouble. But let me backtrack though. No, okay, so Jalen Brunson got much love, got much motherfucking love for Jalen Brunson, former Mav. I agree with what Poe said. The goal will always be 10 feet. And so the bigger players will excel. That's just how the game of basketball works. That's how it's gonna work. Please don't let bad things happen. That's how it's gonna work, and that's how because I got a little too live. That's how it's gonna work, and that's how we need it to work. Now, my main thing about this whole thing is, guys, and I'm gonna. All of us are old enough to gonna know what I'm talking about here, and I've been yelling it. I feel like national media is saying it. I feel like a couple people are like inching towards it, but I feel like nobody really wants to say it. So I'm going to be the one to step foot and say it. I got a lot, and this is going to be one of those with all due respect moments. Yeah, I'm a Ricky Bobby. So with all due respect, hey, Tom Thibodeau, you are a very, very good basketball coach. But you are the fucking reason why your teams lose in the playoffs.
He's white
because you run your players into the motherfucking ground. You live off the fact that everybody else that watches sports looks at these niggas like we're playing fucking 2K. These are human fucking beings. They are not AI robots. You are the reason. I'm going to say it. Fuck it. Hate me if you want. You're the reason KG hurt his knee. Because you're not going to tell me you on Boston staff. Y'all doing all that work on defense. And all of a sudden, KG knee goes back. Oh, and then you get the job in Chicago. Hold up. Tom Thibodeau is responsible for the worst injury in basketball history. You took Derrick Rose from
Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Y'all were up 16 fucking points, bro. Why is this nigga playing? Why is this nigga playing? Why is this? And no one's ever made him answer that question. Oh, well, no, nigga, you took Derrick Rose from us. Derrick Rose's knee exploded because he's playing fucking 40 minutes out of 48 minutes a game because, you like to run your starters. Okay, let's go to fucking Minnesota. Talk about it. Niggas out. Hurt. Now let's fast forward to now so I don't waste too much of your time. Julius Randle. Oh, Julius Randle's an excellent player. Wasn't in the offs. Why? Because he ran his ass into the ground. What happened? Jalen Brunson broke his hand. Why? Because you run his ass into the ground. He's out there so much, something's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Josh Hart showed nothing but his last name. 100%. Why did he go out? Because his hamstring fucking broke. Because he's playing. The nigga didn't take a fucking rest the entire playoffs. That nigga played 48 minutes every game against the first round.
Problem. It's a problem.
48 minutes every game until he got hurt in the second round. Mitchell Robinson. Oh, Joel Embiid grabbed his ankle. Fuck that. Mitchell Robinson was playing fucking 30 minutes a game. Like, he didn't get no rest, bro. Like Dante DiVincenzo's body gave out on. They're humans. Tom Thibodeau, you're the problem. It's not the different players. It's not the scheme. It's not what's going on. It's you, my nigga. Stop playing them 35, 40 minutes a game.
Well,
Trust your bench. No, he doesn't. No, you know what? No, he doesn't. Because the Mavericks right now are looking to close out a game, and we still play Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. does everything in the fucking world to try to lose games for us every fucking game. He airballs corner threes. He fouls niggas when he's not supposed to. He's all over the place. But you know what? Jason Kidd said, hey, buddy, you on the team, so I'm going to believe in you, and you got to play. Because I can't play Kyrie and Luka.
You better be careful. Because Tim Hardaway Sr. gonna get you, dog.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Sr., this ain't the UTEP two-step, and your time is over, buddy. Stop cutting for your son, bro. Like, your son be out here fucking up. You're talking about the balls in Luka. The balls in Luka and Kyrie's hand too much. Nigga, shut up. They're better than that nigga.
All right.
And this is pro basketball.
Let's segue since you're talking about the Mavs. We got Anthony Edwards declaring that he's going to guard Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Kyrie, shut that shit up.
Okay, hold on.
Drop buckets.
This is game one. I think we know who's going to win game one. Now, can the Mavericks pull this off? Can they get this to 6 and pull this off? Hold on, Russ.
Can the Mavericks?
Can the Mavericks beat Minnesota?
I think they should beat Minnesota.
So you're saying all the way?
Yeah, I would have Denver winning in 5 if they had won, but I think they should beat Minnesota. I think Minnesota is a 2-trick pony, and I'm not big on them winning. I think it'd be Mavs Celtics here.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. Who
Boogie?
chokes least?
You called it.
Mm-hmm. I'm riding with the Mavs, bro.
You still ride with Dallas?
Oh, Boogie from the Chitter Projects. He riding with me. You know what I'm talking about? He knows what's up. He knows what's up. From the first flow to the third flow, silent flow, you already know. What's up?
This is a twofold. So you obviously, I know where you stand. Like the Mavericks,
nigga,
but
nigga.
I kind of feel
by the
like
way, I'm sorry. Let me say this before you cop the shirt, sportsbloodclothingco.com. You know what I'm saying? It's 25% off for PJ because PJ gets buckets. It's the Mavericks tee. You know, it's got all the important starters. You say you got PJ with the flex, you got Luka with the screen, you got Kyrie with the woo.
There's no Brittany Renner on there for PJ. You got to put a picture of Brittany if you're gonna.
Nah, she got it though. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, Brittany. Whatever you doing, she on the back. Yeah, you can't see her. She on the back, but you know what I'm saying? Nah, she on the back. Nah.
She getting 10%.
10%.
She getting a little 10.
Yeah.
I would say this though: whoever comes out of the Western Conference winning the finals, they win in the finals.
What'd you say?
Whoever comes out of the Western Conference winning the finals.
Poe says
I
agree
doesn't
with
know.
Boogie. Oh, was that Poe? Was that you said you don't know?
Said
I don't know because in my opinion, the Celtics have to win this year or it's over. So like, there's a different. Think so? Yeah, because you have been in that situation where you were supposed to win so many times and you didn't. If they don't win this year, that team is chalked. And I just, in my opinion, like there's a different animal when you come out and you have to win. That Boston team has to.
That's fair. But even though after the contract of Jaylen Brown, when he got this past offseason,
I don't mean chalked as in they won't play together. I mean chalked as in they won't be back if they lose this year. In my opinion, they won't be back to the final.
I don't. All right. Poe, see, I'll take your. All right, I'll split it because I think the East is that bad, but the Celtics are that good. There's some cold motherfuckers. So I think that they will have more chances, but I do think that as a Western Conference team, do not sleep because this is a perfect scenario where a team can come out the East. They're well rested, they're hungry, and they could get it done. Now, either of these teams, Mavs or Timberwolves,
mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas in trouble. Either of these teams, you know what I'm saying, can make it happen. But I would not sleep on the Celtics at all. It's a machine-like atmosphere out there, and I just you don't take that shit lightly. But
I will.
Maybe misstep. They missed. But it's one of those things that Sterling. It's one of those things where I look at it's basketball, bro. So like the Celtics don't take bad shots; they miss good shots. So it's a problem. It's their problem is: are you going to catch us when we go broke, or are you gonna catch us when we up? Because if you catch the Celtics when they cooking, which is more times than not, they hit shots like Jaylen Brown. That's game. For those that are wondering, that's game. First game, go to the Mavs. 5. I'm gonna get to them in a second. But yeah,
also we can't forget.
you know,
Go ahead,
hey,
Go ahead, Paul.
yeah, we from Dallas, but nah, we don't say that, nigga.
We can't forget though that Boston plays 4 games at home in the finals if they end up winning.
Yeah,
and Kyrie got to go back to that hostile ass environment, and they will not.
He wants to.
So like it's a make or break. I don't know if Luka's ready.
Well, he gonna sage that whole arena when he get up in that bitch.
But like that's the thing, you gonna get taken to a dark place as Kyrie where he hasn't been in a while. Kyrie's been in a really good place. He's got a relationship with his girl. His kid is there. If you ever see him after, like during the end of a game or during the middle of a game, he's always looking over at his family. Like
super positive.
Hey, Paul, you saw it.
They about to take they Celtics fans about to take him to a dark fucking place, and if he's not prepared for the negativity that he's going to see in Boston, I don't think Luka's ready to carry the load in a finals.
Oh no, put some more respect on Lucas.
We got 3 more games for that though. We got. But let's talk about right now.
Let's talk about right now.
Let me do this real quick because I know that everybody got to say their piece and we got to wrap it up a little bit. To all the naysayers, to all the doubters, to all the people in national media that want to talk about the Knicks, that want to talk about every motherfucking thing else except with what's in front of your face. Well, guess what? I'm that nigga from the Bird Box holding your eyes open, nigga, saying, look at it and see. Because the Mavericks is in this bitch and we winning games. The Mavericks have a top defense. If you don't know, well, you're going to find out. And if you watch tonight, we can bang with everybody because all I heard was, oh, the Minnesota Timberwolves got all this defense. Them niggas got long legs. We got length, we got defense, and we got the 2 best isolation players left in the playoffs. I'm going to say it one more time. The Dallas Mavericks have the 2 best isolation players left in the playoffs. And y'all been watching basketball a long time. What does the playoffs boil down to? What does it boil down to? What?
Screen and rolls.
It does kind of, but anyway, but it boils down to having those type of players, but who run screen and rolls.
Yeah,
it has those type of players that are a threat. We have the 2 biggest threats. I really just want people to pay attention to the totality of the Mavericks. We have the athleticism, to compete with all the teams left. We play every style of basketball. Jason Kidd is proving himself as a wizard on the sidelines. And I want to say this. I told this to many people. Mavericks changing lineups. Mavericks doing different things in the season that was pissing y'all off. That was Jason Kidd saying, I want these guys to be prepared in any situation and every situation that comes up. So I'm feeling really good. The game 1 victory is kind of a surprise because Mavericks normally don't win game 1. It's normally a struggle. We don't get that done. Mavericks win game 1. Now it's not a series till the home team loses. Well, shit, it's a series after the first game. Them niggas in trouble. Mavs in 5.
All right. So that's gonna do it for tonight's show. But it's gonna be a dogfight, man. Minnesota's good, man. They're really good. They're really good. Ant-Man is coming into his own. Jaden Daniels. I mean, this looks like the old Nuggets team that we saw last year. They were built to beat the Nuggets by the same architect who built the Nuggets. So this is going to be a great series, man. And if Dallas can pull it out, dude, I think you have to shift what you really feel about Luka because, we've been saying all season that he's been, best player in the league. I mean, come on, man. Like you gotta have him up at least in the top 3 at least.
Sterling, we can say it. Luka is better than all these niggas. What y'all want? We got to win a championship MVP before?
Huh?
Jokic is the best player in the league.
All right.
We can debate that next week.
73.
But anyway, we'll get into that as we go further along. I mean, this is a great opportunity for Luka to prove who and what he is. I mean,
all of it.
Talk about game 1 here. He scored 15 of his 33 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, that says something. So with that being said, Poe, you don't get a chance to say shit because you're gonna be a hater.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We see y'all week 2. We see y'all week 2. What do you mean? I'm gonna say shit.
Hey, hold on. My heart is torn. My heart is torn.
Y'all
Don't
gotta
do
bet
that.
shots.
Don't
Y'all
even do
gotta
that.
bet shots. Y'all gotta bet shots on the week 2
I'm
game.
not betting against
Nah,
my
because me
dog.
and Boogie gonna bet shots on the Saints and Cowboys.
I can't
Hey,
do
Boogie,
it.
we gotta link that weekend, bro. We gotta link up.
Saints
And
Cowboys.
Coming down.
Yeah.
Coming down
The
to South
Cowboys.
Florida.
The Cowboys Texans is on my birthday. I might be heading up there then.
All right. You know what? We kind of working on having a mega show. You know what I'm saying? On that day. Yeah, Poe, Sterling. You know, Sterling, I give my words of wisdom. So I'm gonna say this to get my words of wisdom out, and then I'll let you end it. So Poe, Sterling, the Cowboys play the Texans in Dallas. We want to have a super show where we're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, the real baby Keem that be
What
on
week
this.
is that?
That's we have to look.
18th.
September 18th?
It's after the wedding.
November.
It's after the wedding. November. It's after the wedding.
Okay.
So and then after the honeymoon.
I'll be there.
So I'm saying I want both of y'all. We got to find out if we're gonna be in Dallas or Houston, wherever Boogie's gonna be at for the birthday. We're gonna be in. Okay, so we're gonna be where Boogie at. I know a place, you know what I'm saying, that we can have a live show. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga CT. I know a place we can have a live show. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna invite some more people. The real baby Keem. We're gonna invite him. We're gonna sell Edie. Get your ass out here. I'm gonna chat up, see if I can get Holly to come out in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get this bitch popping, bro.
That's what's
a lot of influencers, a lot of people talking sports in a lot of good ways. You know what I'm saying? We have the bottles and everything like that, but that's gonna be the mega show. Last thing I'll leave you with is, hey man, no matter if you're a man, a woman, pick better, bro. Like, stop looking for everything else and stop looking for somebody else to blame for your motherfucking problems when it comes
not
to
everything
in
between. Just
you know what I'm saying? Just pick better, bro. Just pick better.
You about to get canceled.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hey, Poe, they already tried. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, and I'm just gonna say, pick better, man, because that nigga you picked or that chick you picked them, and you lost. No one goes 82-0. So pick better, man, and stop crying on the internet. It's just weak.
This is the
other
Hesi
niggas got games to win,
and we out of here.
तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा 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 तेरी याद